Reporting live from under my blanket, I'm Susan Curtis with Duncan at Home. Breaking news, pumpkin spice iced and hot coffees are back. I'll pass it to Mr. Curtis with his blanket for the full story.
That is so right, Susan. You know, it's never too early to get in a spicy mood. I'm talking cinnamony goodness that's so tasty, people don't want to leave their blankets either. Back to you.
No, back to you.
All you.
The home with Dunkin' Pumpkin Spice is where you want to be.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
When it comes to towing, seeing is believing. That's why Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology offers up to 8 available cameras for 14 unique views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Learn more about Chevy Trucks at Chevy.com. Safety or driver assistance features are no substitute for the driver's responsibility to operate the vehicle in a safe manner. Read the Vehicle Owner's Manual for important feature limitations and information.
Imagine the softest sheets you've ever felt. Now imagine them getting even softer over time. That's what you'll feel with Boll & Branch's best-selling signature sheets in 100% organic cotton. In a recent customer survey, 96% replied that Boll & Branch sheets get softer with every wash. Start getting your best night's sleep in sheets that get softer and softer for years to come. Try their sheets with a 30-night guarantee, plus for a limited time, get 20% off your first order. At bollandbranch.com, code SPAN. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, right here on the Eagles Pin Pull Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can find me on all social media platforms at Beard of Knowledge, and you can find me every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30, hosting Trending in the AM on the STT Sports Network, talking all things trending in Philadelphia sports, taking your thoughts and opinions. But the Eagles Checkdown is about Eagles news, notes, and opinions. And we kick off post-bye week with some basic thoughts here. It's going to be a very short episode this week, because what we're talking about is trying to convince, as we get set to play the Cleveland Browns in week 6 for our 5th game, is to relax, Eagles Nation. Relax. I know everybody wants to jump down Nick Sirianni's throat. Everybody wants to jump down Jalen Hurts' throat for his interceptions. But just look around the NFL after week 5. Just look around at where the rest of the teams are in the NFL. The Eagles are primed with the easiest strength of schedule going forward to really be able to dominate if they could fix a few of their flaws. There's a lot of bad teams around the NFL. There's a lot of average teams in the NFL. The Jets lost on Sunday in London. Aaron Rodgers is only 2-3 now. He threw 3 interceptions, out there. The Bengals are now 1-4. Joe Burrow might be throwing for 400 yards a game, but they're 1-4. The Commanders are 4-1. They're not that good. We're facing the Browns, who don't even know who their starting quarterback is next week. Will it be Deshaun Watson or will it be Jameis Winston? You go down, the Bills have lost 2 games in a row. Josh Allen, has not looked ideal, and that team hasn't looked great. The Broncos are 3-2 right now in the NFL. They're not a 3-2 team. The 49ers lost to the Cardinals on Sunday. Brock Purdy. Kyler Murray is not a good quarterback. Overrated, in my opinion. And they beat the 49ers, who are a lot of people's pick to win the NFC this year. The Packers barely escaped from a banged-up Rams team. The Seattle lost again this week. The Giants have won their 2nd game. There's a lot of bad football being played in the NFL. A lot of quarterbacks turning the football over. As Nick Sirianni said to the media, you do not get eliminated from losing a game early in the season like you do in college. If the Eagles can do a few things, clean up a few things, clean up the discipline, clean up the play calling on offense, find a way to get a game without Jalen Hurts turning the football over, this team is primed for an opportunity to go on a run. Go on a deep run, honestly. You know, we had a really good week on picking week games in week 5. I went 9-2-1. I'm recording this before the Dallas and Pittsburgh game has even gotten underway. But for the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and obviously the London game, I went 9-2-1 on Sunday. My lock of the week was a lock and hit. I hit a lot of great, bets in week 1. Monday Night Football, Saints, Kansas City. Kansas City, while they're undefeated, have not looked good. The Kansas City Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites at home against the Saints. I will pick the Kansas City Chiefs to win that game. But let's think about this. If they could find a way to get Bryce Huff to get after the quarterback, if they could figure out a way to maybe, like I said last week, bench Darius Slay for a couple plays, couple drives to send a message to this team, get Cooper DeJean involved. This team is primed to go on a run. Jalen Hurts is not the only quarterback, and I know someone that watches Trey in the AM will say, well, those other quarterbacks aren't Eagles quarterbacks. Doesn't matter. This is not the only team. You do not win or lose the NFL season the first 4 or 5 weeks. All you've got to do is get to the playoffs and be in your best possible form come the playoffs. And the Eagles are set up for that opportunity. Is all rosy? Is everything perfect? No. But this Eagles team is set for that opportunity. I'm still thinking about the fact that we should be getting A.J. Brown back against the Browns. We should get Devontae Smith back. We almost certainly will get Lane Johnson back. I'm looking at the box scores from this weekend, and I'm looking at how the Cleveland Browns got smoked, straight up smoked by the Washington Commanders, who are strangely the first place in the NFC East at this point. The Cleveland Browns are going to get beat by the Philadelphia Eagles next week, and all will be right in Philadelphia Eagles Nation. All we got to do is take care of our own business. Now, we'll see as the week goes on whether they decide to bench Deshaun Watson or not. But Jalen Daniels, for as much hype as he's getting, I mean, he's even turning the football over. So Washington might be 4-1 right now, but they're not a 4-1 team. The Eagles control their own destiny, especially over the next 3 to 4 weeks of the season, where they can set the stage and be 5-3, 6-2 in a few weeks, and then all is right in the world. So the whole point of this show today, the whole point of this episode today is to remind everybody to relax. I'm going to use the last moment of this show to promote something here. Guys, if anybody, you're listening to this on Monday, October 7th, if anybody's anywhere near the Westchester area on Monday night, come on out to the Barnaby's of Westchester, 2nd floor. There's a great charity event going on. It raises money for a scholarship fund for the children of fallen police officers. It's $50, all you can eat and drink. I will be there. My whole family will be there. A lot of people I know, a lot of Eagles fans will be great. Raffles, silent auctions, 50-50s, etc. Come on out to the Barnaby's of Westchester on Monday night to support this great event, have some great food, have some great drinks, and come talk birds with me. I gladly try to convince you that the Eagles season is not over. But with that being said, this is the Eagles Checkdown, the Eagles Pinpoll Podcast Network. Catch my morning show Trending in the AM Monday through Friday, every single day at 8 a.m. for 90 minutes of Philadelphia sports talk. Phillies had a big win. Tuesday morning, we'll be talking a lot of Phillies. So, guys, everybody have a great Monday. Maybe I'll see you come up and introduce yourself to me at the Barnaby's in Westchester on Monday night. Have a great day. Go Birds, and bubbles up to you.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You might say all kinds of stuff when things go wrong, but these are the words you really need to remember. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They've got options to fit your unique insurance needs, meaning you can talk to your agent to choose the coverage you need. Have coverage options to protect the things you value most. File a claim right on the State Farm mobile app and even reach a real person when you need to talk to someone. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Imagine the softest sheets you've ever felt. Now imagine them getting even softer over time. That's what you'll feel with Boll & Branch's best-selling signature sheets in 100% organic cotton. In a recent customer survey, 96% replied that Boll & Branch sheets get softer with every wash. Start getting your best night's sleep in sheets that get softer and softer for years to come. Try their sheets with a 30-night guarantee, plus for a limited time, get 20% off your first order. At bollandbranch.com, code SPAN. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
In this ad for the Mobile One brand, I have 30 seconds to talk about driving, which might be what you're doing right now. Maybe you're in the car, you're free, you're in control, on an open road with an open calendar. Your mind is wandering, and you're going with it. Or maybe you're stuck at work, in meetings, or emails, or worse, meetings about emails. And if that's the case, there's only one question. Why? Mobile One, for the love of driving. Visit loveofdriving.us/radio to learn more.
Y'all.